Alright guys, welcome back to another video. This one's going to be relatively short, I hope, unless I just start chattering away. Um, but I've been just a little under the weather lately, if you can't tell from my voice. I'm getting the lovely cold. It's that time of season. The snow's falling, the weather's changing, and oh man, my sinuses hate it. So my voice is a little messed up at the moment. So I apologize for that. It's probably really annoying to hear, but I had to get this video out for you guys before I start my next game. I had asked or stated in a previous video if some of you would be interested in seeing achievement runs. So I have been thinking about platinuming, if that's not even a word, getting platinum on a couple of my games by getting all the achievements done for it. I already have finished Resident Evil 4. Actually, I could show you that really quick. I do have it on here somewhere. I love this app. Here we go. So, yeah, Resident Evil 4 was a pretty easy one to get all 12 achievements for. I think I got it in one freaking playthrough. So where that right there is 100% completed, done. But I had asked some of you guys what you thought about me doing an achievement series, especially for I wouldn't be doing it for every single game I have. I will on my own time, but not for you guys to watch because that would be boring as fuck. I know. Some of these achievements are really stupid, simple. So like I do plan on getting all the achievements for like House of Ashes that I just completed. I did do Little Hope, which see right here. I did finish Little Hope. I will be doing House of Ashes. However, a lot of these are really stupid simple. All I have to do is like redo the ending of the game and kill everybody off. Play the game and movie night mode, things like that. And that's just not going to be entertaining for you guys to watch at all. But however, there are some games out there like Outlast where some of the achievements might be interesting for you guys to watch if you want. However, the way I'm going to be doing this is a little bit different. I haven't decided yet how I'm going to go about doing it because some of these achievements have to be like, I'm going to call them runs. I don't want to upload multiple videos like I do during the week. I want to save my multiple uploads for videos, for games that I'm going to do Let's Plays for. I don't want to devote a ton of time to doing this series since it's going to be a little bit new and a little bit niche and not everybody's going to like it. But I'm going to try to do achievement runs maybe a couple times a month if I have the time. I'm trying to put aside some time to do some extra things for the channel. I cut back on some hours on some of my other jobs. So, but of course, as you guys know, I'm also part of a podcast now, and my amount of time that I'm going to be doing those is going to ramp up through the holidays. I have signed up for quite a few different topics. We actually just completed our first one last week. So if you guys are interested in seeing the podcast that I'm in, let me know. I will hit you guys up and send you the link. It is on Spotify if you want to listen to it. The guy who's in charge of our podcast, really cool guy. He has his own YouTube channel as well. And he runs the podcast, and we do all sorts of different conversations. I, of course, am not in every single one. I just sign up for ones that I know I have a good idea for, things I want to talk about. So last week we did one on Silent Hill 1 and Silent Hill 2 Revelations. We did our thoughts on those movies. So if you're interested in seeing that, let me know. I'll send you guys the link to that YouTube video, or I can send you the link to the Spotify in which the podcast is at. If you guys want to search for it on Spotify, it should just be Infinite Ammo Syndicate. Same with YouTube. It should be under the same name. That's where all the podcasts are. So that is another thing that I have put on my schedule is a lot of these podcasts. I know some of the ones coming up include we'll be doing an Until Dawn one at the beginning of December, which I am super stoked for. I adore Until Dawn, and quite a few people that I am quite close to in my Discord group are going to be part of that podcast. So I'm like super duper excited. So ignore my giddiness because I don't know. I've been stoked for that game for a long time, and I pitched the idea of doing an Until Dawn podcast. I don't know if I pitched the idea, but I kind of brought it up because of the Dark Pictures games, and they decided to run with it, and they created a topic and decided to do it, and I got picked for the cast, and I was like, fuck yeah, I'm so stoked. I've never played the game, which would give me an interesting point of view, in my opinion, during the podcast, is I think a lot of these people have played it, but I have not. So, I'm gonna have a different perspective because all I have seen is gameplay, but I really know the game quite well. So that's gonna be interesting. But anyway, veering off topic, like I'm good at. But when I do have time, I am planning on doing a couple achievement runs. So what I mean by that is like I said, they're not going to be broken into segments. It's going to be a complete run. So I'm either going to be posting a couple hours of video at once to see if I can complete these, or even I'm going to see about going live on YouTube, and then that video should save to my account. So then you guys can just watch it if you want, and for those that don't want to watch it, you don't have to. Um, but like I know, I think it's this one. Yes. So like this one, you have to finish the game without hiding under a bed or in a locker, and this is the original Outlast. Now, I know someone who would get absolute joy watching me try to do this achievement in one go. So I'm calling him out because I know how he is. He's been trying to get me to play Outlast 2 for a while. We have a little bet going on, and I've stated this numerous times to you guys. I've had this revolving bet for a couple months now. I just haven't gotten to it yet. Life is getting in the way. But I am getting there. I did finish Outlast 1. I'll be playing Outlast 2 around the holidays, so I am getting to that bet because I want to win. I'm competitive. And he called me out for it the other day again. And it was the funniest thing because I messaged him and said something about it, and I was like, I'm getting to it. But anyway, I think he would get the absolute biggest kick out of trying to see me play this game without hiding under a bed or in a locker. Because if you watch my gameplay from Outlast, I hit a lot. I'm sorry, I'm a scaredy cat. And he really enjoys it when I get super fearful and scream. He derives pleasure from my agony. So I know he will probably have one hell of a time watching me try to do this one. So this would be like one I would do, would be that one. There's also this one, finish the game in insane mode without reloading camera batteries. I'm going to try. I'm going to be awful. From what I have heard, if you play this game on insane mode, there is no saving. You have to do this in one run. If you die, you start over. So this is going to be agony for me, but I will try. I will see if I can do this because that is part of our bet. Was the second one is an achievement he has been working on forever and still can't get, which I find funny. Is for Outlast 2, he has to do actually I think I can look. Hold on. I got this. Because I got Outlast 2 on here. I haven't played it yet, but it has the achievements. Is it Messiah? Yes. So it's this one, finish the game in insane mode without reloading the camera battery. 0.04 gamers. Like, this is hard as fuck, people. And then I don't think it's that one. There is another one. No, it's not it either. Maybe it's Saint. So yeah, because it's two that kind of work together. So finish the game in insane mode in general, and then finish the game in insane mode without reloading the camera battery. So you can pretty much do both at the same time. Me personally, I may try them at different times because it's already going to be hard enough trying to beat the game in insane mode, let alone without using batteries. So I may just try to finish it in first in just insane mode in general and then go on to the batteries. But yeah, so I figured some of these games might be interesting to see some runs for it, especially Outlast 2. Let's see. None of those. I'll probably do, like, Resident Evil Village I've been working on for a long freaking time. I'm kind of annoyed by it. I don't have that many left. But, so one of them is Dashing Dad. if you guys are interested. It's finished the story within 3 hours. That one I could totally do one live for. 3 hours is a long time, but I've played the game enough times where I might be able to get through it. So I might do that for you guys. That might work. Um, some of these other ones, I don't have too many games on here that I can do runs for yet, but especially when I get to playing like Resident Evil 3 and Resident Evil 2, those will have runs for them. Let's see. That might be about it for now. I haven't downloaded all my games yet, so I can't show you some of my other ones. I have some really new games coming out that are definitely going to have runs for. There might be some interesting ones in Evil Within. I'm not sure. I haven't looked at all these yet. So, I know some of these are, let's see if I can remember. Some of these you can't use, like, Outlast, or not Outlast, this is Evil Within. I know one of these is you have to play through the game without using any of the green gel. Things like that. So if you guys are down for seeing some longer videos, upwards of an hour plus, or even if I do live streams and you guys watch it on your own time, if I put it into a category, some of these achievements might be really interesting to watch. So yeah, I'm thinking about doing that on the side when I have time. So if you guys like that idea, I know a couple people did, just let me know which ones you'd like to see, if it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I just thought that would be a little interesting. Also, in other news, I just thought I would let you guys know also. I had mentioned at one point that I was getting a gaming computer set up. It is finally set up. We had quite a few problems with it. Things were not running right, not connecting correctly, and I have just had the worst luck with this computer. I've been working on it for a couple months now, trying to get it set up the way I want and to get it to work. I think it's finally at the point where I can actually use it without it blowing up on me. So I may, if I have time, on top of trying to do games for you guys via my what I've been doing on my list, I have games on my Steam account as well that if some of you are interested in seeing, I may do, like the new Halo multiplayer that's out. I'm obsessed. Sad to say, I played it for the first time yesterday. I did 11 hours. I am so sorry. I almost spent half my day playing Halo yesterday. And that's awful, I know. And even worse, don't make fun of me for this. I've never played a Halo game my whole freaking life. This is the first time I've picked up Halo. I was a Call of Duty girl. So Call of Duty was my thing. So I just never played Halo. So this is the first time I've been playing Halo, and it's actually really fun. So if you guys are interested, I could do some Halo gameplay. I could do some Dead by Daylight gameplay. I also have Back 4 Blood. I did try it for the first time the other day. It is a pretty decent game. It's funner, obviously, if you play with friends instead of just by yourself with bots. But even so, even with yourself, it's still pretty fun. I could do some of that. I also have a bunch of horror games on there. I almost thought about buying Visage. I've been wanting to play that for a long time, so I could do that. I have another game I'm really into playing is Super Mecha Champions. For anybody that recognizes that game, it's free to play on Steam. It's a really good game. So I might be uploading some gameplay from some of my Steam games as long as I can get my computer to cooperate. So those are just some things you guys can look forward to. I haven't decided yet what my next game will be. I'm going to take the weekend off from my YouTube editing and recording. I need a tiny break just with all the podcast shit going on. I even have a podcast coming tonight. So I need to decide what I want to do next for the channel. I'm going to either, as I've stated, do the first Dark Pictures game, which was Man of Medan, and that would probably get finished by the beginning of December, maybe the second week of December, and then go on to Outlast 2 after that through the new year, or I may take a break from Dark Pictures, considering I'm going to be working on the House of Ashes achievements, English. So while I am doing that and working on my podcasts and things like that, since I won't have a crap ton of time, I may do Outlast then. But I'm just gonna have to take the weekend and think about it. There's so many things going on through the holidays, through the new year, personal wise, work wise. So I am trying to decide what best way to go about doing this. But you guys will obviously find out whichever video ends up popping up next week, if it's Outlast 2 or if it's Man of Medan, you'll get your answer then. If anything else ends up getting uploaded, it could be some gameplay from Steam. It could be one of these achievement runs. It just kind of depends on what I'm feeling that day. So just be patient with me as I decide what I'm going to do next. But I may just actually jump into Outlast 2. I've been trying to get to that. And House of Ashes kind of interrupted my idea for starting that right after Outlast 1. But I did need a break from Outlast 1. That game gave me, I don't know how many heart attacks. And depending on who you talk to, the second one is scarier. Or not as scary, it's just more disturbing. I don't know. I just know I will definitely still be screaming my head off to the enjoyment of certain people. So, I don't know. I'm going to decide through the weekend, and you guys will find out next week exactly what's going to end up happening. But anyway, I just wanted to give you an update on some new things that might be coming to the channel, some things that are going on. You guys might be interested to hear about, and then yeah, just give you a life update. So anyway, I think that's it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more. And as always, I will see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.